I'm going to show an example of data protection and data privacy, specifically SAP HR data. The need for data privacy is increasing, especially with regulations recently coming into force, such as GDPR in Europe, CCPA in California, and other regulations in different parts of the world. All regulate the protection of PII, or personally identifiable information. Since there's a lot of PII stored in SAP, especially in modules such as the HR module, it is important to protect that data appropriately, and NextLabs products can be used to provide that protection. NextLabs allows you to define dynamic data masking policies that are applied throughout SAP anytime the affected data would be displayed. Employee social security numbers, for example, are displayed as part of an employee record using the T-code PA30, as well as in reports such as PAR1 that lists different employee data. So in this example, we'll see how to protect such information. An SAP user who is not in HR and therefore does not have access to employee social security numbers will have that data masked, while an HR user is able to view that information. We will employ DAE's capability to partially mask the data, in this case, displaying the first and the last 4 digits of the employee social security number while masking the data in between. Now let's take a look at this in the NextLabs and SAP systems. First, we'll take a look at the NextLabs Control Center and the policy that does the masking of the social security number. In this policy, we are defining to apply to any users that are not in the HR users group. We will define the data masking policy to apply to the PA0002 table, and specifically to mask the PER ID field, which is the employee social security number. In this example, we are masking everything besides the first digit and the last 4 digits, but this can be set to whatever is desired, with full masking even an option. Now let's see how this gets displayed in the SAP system. I have logged into SAP with 2 users, one that is within the HR department, is HR Test 01, and one that is not in the HR department, would be non-HR Test 01. First, we will use the T-code PAR1 to view employee data. In this example, we will just select the first name, last name, and the personnel ID number, which is the social security number. When we view this data with the non-HR user, non-HR Test 01, you can see that the social security number is masked according to the policy. However, if we view the same data with the HR user, we can see that the data is not masked. We can also try to access the data in a different way to show that it's still masked no matter how it's being accessed. In this case, we will try to browse the data in the PA0002 table directly. Once again, we will first view the data with the non-HR Test 01 user and see that it is masked. As you can see, the PER ID field, which is the employee social security number, is masked. We'll go view that again with the HR user, HR Test 01. And here we can see that the PER ID field is not masked. Finally, we can try to download the data to confirm that it is still masked for non-HR users. First, I'll download it with the non-HRTest01 user. If I open up that file, I can see that the data is still masked in the download. And if I download that data using the HRTest user, here I can see that the data is not masked, again because this user is part of the HR department. This shows that the single policy defined in the Next Labs Control Center protects the data through masking however it is being accessed.